Still not seeing it. All right, there it is. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Speed Networking with Mike and Ira. A little technical difficulties as this is the first time I'm live on my show here or on my channel. Thanks for letting me do this, Ira, and thanks for walking me through this. I think we got it figured out now.
I see you on Facebook. We're definitely on Facebook. I don't see you on LinkedIn.
Oh, we're on LinkedIn now. I see it on LinkedIn. So
now it's on. Yep.
I'm going to put the clip here. So if you guys see that little StreamYard link and you want to come up and say hi, that's great because I definitely want to get up and talk about you guys more so than myself.
Yeah, I want you guys to come up so I can continue to eat my snack. I'm on a new diet, so I'm eating these.
Everybody's trying to lose weight now. You know, I blame the Ed Carmodys and the fit people on LinkedIn. They're doing all the motivational crap.
For me, I'm on the diet because of my daughters. I'm doing my daughter's diet. Oh, so it's not like a diet to lose weight. It's a nutritional thing.
Gotcha.
But I do hope it makes me lose weight because honestly, it sucks. So at least I could do is lose some weight.
Well, I gotcha. We all.
But I'm trying to support my daughter. She hates it. She wants candy. She's out there right now. I want candy. I know I want candy too. Can't have it.
No, I want some candy too, but I probably shouldn't have it either. I do see that we have a Kristen Miller in the background here, so I'm going to welcome her up on the stage and give her an opportunity to say hi.
And you might want to pick not this one. There's another view. It's the wider view. Yeah.
Hello. Hi, guys.
Kristen, I just connected with you on LinkedIn, right? Yeah.
I saw. How's it going?
Good. I connect with you because of the way that you engage with people on the posts. I appreciate that. Like Mike and I talk about it all the time. And we'll get into this in the show, I'm sure, because I made a post about it earlier today. But for all of you who are wondering why sometimes you're not getting people to comment on your posts, it's because you treat people like followers and not like relationships, right?
It's amazing how many people ask me that, or hey, how come I'm not getting any engagement on my post or any engagement on this, and when my engagement's lacking, I tend to understand it's probably because I'm lacking my comments and engagement.
Yeah, like it's a pay it forward type of a deal, but nobody wants to feel used. We all want to hey, you appreciate me, I appreciate you. So if you're doing that relationship thing, no matter if you have 5,000 followers or 200,000 followers, people are going to respond more when you treat them like a person and not like a prospect.
Totally agree, Ira. I actually had a client ask me about that yesterday. Like, how do I boost engagement? I was like, because you've got to turn your scrolling time into engaging time. You're dealing with real people on the end of the screen, my philosophy.
We all have like things that we want to accomplish. You know what I mean? And I support everybody who supports me because I know that they've taken time out of their day to support me. Now, can I do as much time with them as they did with me? Maybe, maybe not. Depends. But I'm at least going to try to do something. Show up on your profile and give you some likes or, give you some comments, or maybe I'll tag you in a post, which can help increase your visibility. Because again, my audience is fairly large on every platform. So if I tag you in something, that can be a major boost for you.
It helps me. I'm glad you're on the show here. I'll tell you that. How you doing, Sia? I hope you're doing well.
Doing well. I can't resist a StreamYard link, so I always click it. I don't know what's going on. I'm just sharing Saul link.
You're a social media floozy like the rest of us. You'll fit in with me and Ira pretty well, I guess.
I love that background you got going, Sia. That is, for those of you who don't recognize it, that's the sound padding to help make clean sound waves. So just what's going into your mic, not what's bouncing off your microphones, your walls, whatever. That's
you're a social media floozy. I clicked my own link. I shouldn't have done that.
It's all right.
I will say this, though. Whatever you do, don't hit StreamYard in two different instances. It messes you up, and you hear these random echoes. You can't get the background to work. It's like the most bizarre thing. And I did do a live stream having two different instances of StreamYard, not realizing it. So I can't even say instances right now. So this is going to be very entertaining.
I'm liking it. I didn't even know this is the first time I ever got to do a live on my own channel. And up until about like 7 minutes ago, I had no idea I could go actually live on my own profile because sometimes I'm a little bit naughty with the things I do and I say, and they're really stringent about positivity and being professional. So like this is my one chance at the plate. So I'm kind of glad Red got his teeth pulled today.
He gets put on timeout a lot.
It's not a lot. I mean, define a lot. What's a lot? Is a lot like
more than me?
So not to change the subject, but Bob says hi. He's asking about your back.
My back is feeling pretty good. For those of you who don't know, I'm kind of cheap. I grew up really poor, so I still have that like if I could do it myself, I should do it myself mentality. Although in reality, we know that when you can source it, you should source it. I mean, that's a smarter play. But I ordered a seat on Amazon, and I sit in this chair 12 to 15 hours a day. Just for those of you who aren't familiar with who I am and what I do, I'm always sitting in a chair. Well, the last chair I bought, I broke the hydraulics. It no longer will go up and down.
Oh, dear.
And so I'm like, yeah, I can't have that. So I bought a new chair. I put it together, and it's one of those projects where if you had a third hand, it would have been easy. But because I was doing it by myself and I don't have two hands, so I'm like using my chin or using my gut or something to try and balance the stuff. I should have recorded it. Would have made it.
You should have told people you were like helping a cat get out of the tree or something.
I know. I could have made it super. I could have exaggerated but I wish I had recorded it because I know it would have been a funny like.
Oh, I would have laughed for sure. You would have had at least one like. I guarantee it.
But man, I couldn't. I was having pain. I couldn't get comfortable no matter what I was doing, and I probably just needed a massage. But anyways, it's loosened up and it's better. So thank you for checking, everybody. Appreciate that.
So we had Kenny.
That's good.
So anyway, Kristen, I'm sorry. We invited you up here to talk a little bit about yourselves. You want to take like 30 seconds to 90 seconds or so and just tell us a little bit about what you are doing and what your goals are and where you're at?
No problem. And I'll start with I had no idea this was going to be shared live on platform, so I'm just laughing. It is 3 a.m., just past 3 a.m. my time, so you're seeing me as all natural as can be. I'm currently near Cape Town, in a small town near Cape Town, South Africa, and I am soon to finally immigrate to the USA, the great United States, my favorite country in the whole world. It's been a lifelong goal. Lifelong, no. It's ever since I first stepped foot in your country, which was August 2015, right? So ever since then, 2016, I just started I shifted gears entirely and consciously focused on serving Americans, Canadians, etc., everyone on the other side. And I'm having fun. So I'm a multidimensional mentor. I work with 3 different groups of people, if you'd like. So it's the startups and the new and the young, more inexperienced entrepreneurs, if you would. So let's just say like the people who want to break through their first 10,000 K a month, right up to about $300,000 per annum breakthrough. And then I just break it up into the 300 KPA to 600 KPA. And then I've got the people from 600 KPA to 900 KPA, and I help them break through their $1 million barriers. So we incorporate, as you saw in the video recently, the personal power alchemy in it, as well as the business growth strategy, because there's a million ways to become a millionaire, right? We all know this. And we've just got to choose what really works for us as the individuals, as the business owners. We're passionate about what we do. This is why we show up at odd times too. And it's about really aligning with us. So similar to what I just shared earlier today, it's getting off that damn rat race. It's ridiculous. It's old. It's a broken strategy. It doesn't work. It is the reason so many people are struggling today, I think. And it's about finding your flow, the way you need to do it with, of course, strategy, strategic actions and tactics that you can deploy from a business sense to become a millionaire. So, and I love it. I just adore what I do as my calling. So I'm happy every day showing up, even at 3 a.m.
Well, that seems like a lot to unpack, and I hope that I do it some justice. First of all, while I'm talking here for the next 30 seconds, and before these guys start asking you some follow-up questions, because I'm sure they're going to have a few, please make sure to drop a link to your post that you're talking about in your comments so people can follow along at some point in the comments here on the live section, because that would be really helpful. First thing is, what part of the USA did you wind up in?
Oh, I was going to do Florida just because I know it well. And then I had an aha moment. Oh, all over. Geez, I drove 3,000 miles. I actually only did 3 states. Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina, southern South Carolina at that. So I did those 3, and I fell in love with South Carolina. I think because I'm such a country, like I love mountains. It's mountains.
I had
that
to
get me.
ask because I knew it wasn't going to be Las Vegas or something like that. So.
Oh, I want to go there too. I want to go everywhere. You guys have everything. But I'll get there. I'll get there.
I want to end up back in Florida too, so I hear you on that. And I was just messing with Ira.
Yeah.
I like Las Vegas. I probably already got a few complaints. A few people probably already disconnected. My first show. This is why you don't let me go live. This is.
I grew up in Vegas, baby. It's the best place. It's the best.
I don't see us an episode 2 coming on at least one of these platforms.
That would be a lot of fun, man.
I know 2 people who've chosen to leave California and they've moved to Vegas, just outside Vegas. They say it's fantastic. So
everyone's moving out of California. Everyone's moving out of California. Everyone's moving out of Chicago.
Well, you got Texas, you got Texas, Florida, and Nevada that get picked a lot because there's no state income tax, so you save some money. The real estate taxes there differ. I think Nevada has the lowest of the 3, so it just kind of depends, what people are looking for. Nevada's hotter than hell, so it's really hot. You don't necessarily want to live there for the heat, but
well, as a Californian that moved to Texas, I can tell you our property taxes aren't. Thank goodness real estate is cheap because our property taxes are expensive, like relatively speaking. But
I'll give you real world. See, I
lived in one way or the other.
I lived in they're gonna get you one way or the other. In Las Vegas, I lived in Las Vegas as an adult for 5 years, and I lived in Texas as an adult for 4 years. And my home in Texas and Nevada were about the same. Vegas, it was actually in Henderson, which is a suburb of Vegas. Anyways, I had about the same, like the property level was about the same. And I didn't know at that point, like I was uneducated. I didn't really know the difference in property taxes. So I moved to Texas thinking that my property tax would be about the same as Las Vegas. And it turned out it was $10,000 a year more. And that did not help me with my budgeting. I thought it was
it's a little like a happy surprise. You think you're
like
hug,
Yeah. But the schools there are great. In Texas, in Vegas, you have like some of the worst schools, nationally rated. Nationally, I should be nice because there are some schools in Vegas that aren't bad. But like as a whole, the schools are rated. I think Nevada's got like the 49th rated schools. In Texas, I think it was like 12 or 14 or something like that. So the education that the kids were getting was a lot better in Texas. There's no doubt. But that's what they do with the extra money. The extra property tax goes to help fund the schools.
Dude, if you guys have actually like driven by Texas, the high schools have better stadiums than colleges. So there's this one year we had a massive ice storm.
Those high schools
100%.
are ridiculous.
Yeah,
even the crappy teams, even the schools that win like 3 games, they still have these awesome stadiums.
Oh yeah, there was an ice storm, and SMU I think was where I forgot the teams. I'm not a football person, but they're supposed to practice at SMU's stadium, but they got iced out. So they ended up going to Allen ISD, I believe, which is, by the way, one high school. Each the band has 1,000 members in it. They compete like they purposely. It's like a college campus, but they purposely did that so they can kick ass and beat everyone every year and make state, like whatever. But even the football players were like, this place is nicer than most stadiums they've been in. So Texas does not mess around with football. So that whole Sunday Night Lights is legit, apparently. I wouldn't know. I'm a Californian. I don't care.
Yeah, it was surprising to me. Like when I moved there, that was one of the things. Friday nights, like legitimately, all the restaurants are busy and the traffic, and it is definitely a big deal.
I can't wait to see Austin. I've got some friends there and business collaborations there, and it just sounds amazing.
Austin is a lot
to visit.
I'm messing up, guys. I didn't know all these people were trying to jump on. Poor. I was thinking about how poor Jesse had to sit there forever, and I looked down, and these.
Oh no, it's okay. You didn't know what I was getting myself
into. It's my first time. I smoke a lot of weed. I've been punched in the head, and I was abused as a child. So if I mess things up, and I'm not saying I was abused by, like, never mind.
I gave him a tutorial earlier. He's got no excuses.
I got no excuses. I got a limited memory.
But, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so we should go with Sia next. So let's go in the order of the people as they come on, right? So Sia, give us like 60-second intro on what you do for a living, and then we'll go. we'll go from there.
Well, I gotta tell you guys, it used to be eat and drink on the company dime, but that no longer applies because that company dime means it's my own money now. So I'm a all things podcast production, strategy, consulting, etc. for businesses. So
Start your podcast today.
Tell us about
I didn't mean to cut you off. I couldn't help it.
Do you have specialty? Like, so for me at Bowman Digital Media, we work primarily with like entrepreneurs and service based. Do you have like a niche like that, or do you a general list of people from all over?
It is actually, it's as our business has grown, it's pretty much it's diversified. But my background's in technology, so my network is tech people. So I do help a lot of tech-based organizations, deliver their podcasts. We will often augment marketing agencies as their little easy button for podcasting. So we're extraordinarily niche. We stay in our lanes. We'll create podcast collateral, but we are not a marketing agency, if you will. We work with those, or we augment marketing departments.
So I'm asking because I think this is right, but I just want to make sure because I think this is something that's super valuable, and I can actually send some people your way. But you're basically, they show up and they're on-air talent, but you do the rest, yeah?
Pretty much. I'm easy button. I do everything from even just consulting, where we just work with the marketing department, strategery out a podcast, and then they might want to do it themselves, which always cracks me up because it's like, okay, here, pay me, and I can help you set your strategy, and then hand it off to an intern, and it fails 90 days later. So those are always fun conversations to have, but eventually they will come back. Eventually.
Well, not everybody's smart enough to stay with me either. It happens. It's okay. you work with the ones who appreciate you. There's nothing wrong with that.
The joy of being an entrepreneur, and this is my first time pursuit. My business partner, however, has exited a few times, so she knows what she's doing. Is the joy of firing a client and really firing a client. I have to tell you guys, it's not a good fit, and just saying, we're not good together. Let's part ways.
Let's part ways. And
it does feel good, you guys. I'm sorry, but
if you have a really good midlife crisis, you can fire everybody and start a social media site.
Seriously, that's what Mike did.
Right.
Do us a favor, Sia. Can you put your website link in the comments for us so we can put that up for you as a little,
Sure. Yeah, I'm trying to comment. It's
Me
not
too.
letting me hear. I'm gonna.
A lot. Is he asking you to define a lot of weed?
I was wondering if somebody was going to answer that guy because I'm in Illinois. It's legal. It's medicinal.
He could farm his own and still need more. I'm just going to say
no.
If I wasn't allergic, I'm sure I would enjoy it. But apparently, it makes me vomit every time I try, and it's not for lack of effort. Not in Texas, of course. It's back in California when I do.
It's legal here in California. I don't do it, but
it's not legal in Texas, right? They'll come get you.
I think they're starting to go by the THC. What's that? They take that THC, so they do the medicinal stuff. So, but you don't get CBD. CBD is legal, but
the guy was okay with my child abuse story. He was okay with the punches to the head, but he asked about the weed. Okay, I'm just saying.
Hey,
what kind of world are we living in?
You can learn a lot about people.
Weed is worse than child abuse. I just gotta say, I'm kind of I might be unprofessional about this, but at least I care about the kids.
Hey, Mike, can we put the names up? You know how to remember to do that? The minimal.
No, I'll figure it out. It's one of these buttons.
Yeah, go to the branding.
Oh, that's right. I feel bad now because I gave that guy a hard time.
I just want everybody, because not everybody knows who everybody is, so that way they can ask questions. Like I know everybody on stage, but not everybody does, right?
Yeah, this is my first time here. I don't know anybody.
Well, and I'm thinking more even the audience, right?
I have the display names on. I wonder why it's not showing up.
There's Gina.
That's a good question.
Are you guys able to comment on the right side?
Yeah, I just want to really quick. Hi, Tina, Stu, everybody. How you doing?
I can't see the panel.
Yeah,
Hi.
I don't see it, dude. It says show display names, and I got it turned on. So
add the top thing and see if that fixes it for you. Sometimes it's that.
Sometimes you need that top thing.
Gotcha. That's hilarious.
The overlay.
The top thing. You guys can tell we're really technical. Oh my
gosh.
You should have
do it in a way that he was.
There it is. I see the hat.
That didn't add it, so you can take that off.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry guys.
It's all
I wonder if it's because I'm doing this bottom thing.
It could be too. Take that off. Let's see.
I'm gonna try. That is.
I hear that Project Topi Girl is legit.
Who are those guys?
I don't know. It's probably pot growers. Project Topi Grow Your Pot.
I gotta watch that joke. Apparently, man. Sensitive subject. No, I wonder if that guy. We're gonna go have to check.
Oh, he's green, right? It's a green plant.
We're gonna have to check out his profile later. Make sure he's not with the feds.
That would actually be funny. Wouldn't that be great? You should have made it.
Yeah, but where we are, the pot is legal anyways. I'm not a pot guy, but I mean, my buddy is.
I don't. No, that's not. That's for the comments, Mike.
Hey, I got your text. Thank you, Joe. Joe likes.
You're welcome. I love that. I love the hat.
Joe
Did you guys get the? Did you get it today?
The hat? No.
Oh no, I know what he's talking about. I don't want to say because she might be watching. But
so hold on a second. Let's go next. Who's next? We gotta get back.
I gotta get the kids to bed.
So she looked like it. That's why I looked. She looked like she was Nancy. I had to get her on there. Sorry, we kept her waiting for 20 minutes.
So 60 seconds. Tell us what you do, where you do it, that kind of stuff.
My name's Jessie Lezak. I live in the Columbus, Ohio area. And I do run a small little marketing agency called Click Cause with kind of a generalist approach, kind of trying to find my strength, helping with a lot of different things from email marketing, SMS marketing, automation, lots of different things. But then also my full-time job, which I am also extremely passionate about, is BDEX, and we're a data exchange platform doing some really awesome things. Our founders started in 2014. So if you know the data business, you know that was a great time to get started. And so they've just been growing the data for a while, and also the technology. So we're using machine learning to help people use their first party data strategy and target people with digital ads and identity resolution and data as a service and all that fun stuff. So that's my 60-second spiel. But
I said OH.
OHIO.
There you go.
Illinois. I'm an Illinois girl.
All right. Well, I was trying to set you up.
Yeah, I know.
There's a bunch of Buckeyes out there that are like, that guy. I lived in Ohio too. I've lived in a lot of states, guys. So I'm moving around.
He gets kicked out a lot. He's always on the run, but that's a whole different story.
I was trying to
Nothing to do with my weed. It's not going to be an episode.
Nobody cares about that.
Okay, that guy did. All right, who's next? Thanks, Jessie.
Yes, thank you. I love the SBN network.
You can share your links. You can share your links in the comments too. So we'll try.
We gotta get the next person on before we get kicked off.
Tell her my buddy. She's my fellow California SoCal girl. All about money. I could almost teach this for you. She will teach you about money and how to free your mind so that you could stop holding yourself back. Because most of us don't make enough money because we put limits on ourselves. Chella will help you break out of that.
There's not much else I can say after that. Thank you very much, Ira.
Love Chella. Can you tell I love Chella? Chella taught me how to save money. Y'all, I'm not even kidding. I had her on my show. We did, what did we do, Chella? It was a 60-minute show, right?
It was a 60-minute. We saved over $50,000 on the show. It's
more than that when you have a big family like mine. We did that $50,000 savings figuring a family of 4. And I have a family of 10. So, anyways, Chella, my pantry thanks you. My pantry is.
Chella, the pricing wizard. I help women and awakened men raise their prices and enroll new clients.
Come on,
and awaken men. So we got dance in this one because
I did, and I raised my prices after talking to Chella, and I started buying stuff a little bit smarter.
Well, I like the confidence with the awakened men thing. That's and she got you to raise your prices too.
Yeah.
Sounds like
the reason I say that, Mike, is because I have a group program, and the group is only for women.
Okay.
And then one-on-one, I work with men. But my focus right now is really empowering women to get their money journey on track.
That is fantastic. But I have to ask the question. Right?
No, I appreciate that, but one-on-one,
you avoid the man dynamic, group dynamic. Is it because we cut people off like we did to Porcia?
I do it all the time. I'm so bad about it. I'm a horrible host.
Oh, we are. We're terrible. I mean, but is that why? Is that why you do the one-on-one thing?
No.
Okay, I was just curious because
No, one-on-one meaning I rather with men it's one-on-one, and women I want to bring
yeah. Well, I
women
was wondering
together.
if you avoid doing like groups with men because we're so hard to talk to.
You need extra attention.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I
Big
mean?
babies.
You got to bust out the crayons, the big old sign. You know, get the
I got-
stopwatch out. Let us.
Mike, you're slacking on these comments, bro.
I'm
No.
trying, dude. I can only mess up so many things at one time, dude.
Hey,
You're
Stacy.
doing great, Mike. You're doing great. Yeah, with men
Thank
I
you.
have to bring my 4x4.
I'm just
Yeah.
Your social media, dude. I can only mess up so many things. Oh, see, look. There you go. You get me jump on the comments. We get a backup sound.
Is that you, Mike?
That one. No, it wasn't. It was Stu. I swear.
Hey, check this out. Stacy, can you pull up her comment? It's the one that says LinkedIn user from Southern California. Stacy, I just want to give you a quick tip for anybody watching. I don't want to pick on Stacy. This is Stacy, right? So here's
we're
the
picking
tip.
on everybody.
If you see this, this means we can't Google you on, like your results on LinkedIn won't show up because you've got your privacy settings, the default LinkedIn settings. All you got to do is go into your settings, that little cog thing, and change view profile, allow that to third party, and then we'll see your picture and stuff. But more importantly, your posts and your comments and things like that would then be Google searchable, which will help you with your visibility across.
I can see her now.
So is
No,
that,
no.
You can see her on LinkedIn, but you can't see her.
Gotcha.
You can't see her on StreamYard.
I can't believe I'm hosting this. I'm surprised nobody's like got kicked off yet.
You see what I mean?
is that Stacy? That's in Ventura. Is that who I see? That's
Yeah.
LinkedIn user. Okay. I
Yeah.
used to live in Moore Park, so shout out Northern Southern California.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. I just wanted to say that.
So, see, I had somebody say that LA was Northern California. San Diego was Southern California, and LA was Northern California. I was like,
Oh, that's hilarious. No,
Are you insane or what? Like, the Bay Area technically isn't even NoCal, but that's what we consider NoCal. Sacramento and the Bay Area. Usually people don't even think about like Humboldt County and all the way up to Oregon. But I've never, until that person that I met, and that was somebody I met in person in Utah. He's like, bye, Jesse. Sorry. He's like, yeah.
Well, I think that's just someone that doesn't know the map.
Yeah, he's like, you're NorCal. I'm like, you know that LA is south of Vegas, right? I mean,
well,
like,
LA is like the definition of Southern California, right? I mean, like people think of like Disneyland, like hello,
yeah, did you just say
LA
Ventura,
area, Orange County, you know?
Ventura. I mean, Santa Barbara South is SoCal, right? I mean, Fresno.
Yeah, I don't.
Guys, nobody cares about California. What's up, Joe?
Not much. How are you, Mike?
About California, bro. Lots. You guys think everybody moved out of California because they haven't been here on our freeways. Trust me, there's still lots of people here.
I couldn't help myself. I should have just done the.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Now wait. So now I've lost people in Las Vegas and California. Great.
It's all good.
And
All right.
the weed guy.
Joe Stepke, Joe the finance guy. Tell us, brother. Batman sucks, by the way.
Yeah, dude.
Sure, right. Hey, anyways, well, first shout out Stu. Hey, how are you? Tina, I saw you guys on there. Chella, nice to see you. Everybody. Mike Ira.
Stu is wearing a shirt from California.
I know. I love the shirt, Stu. I love the shirt and stuff, and I think it's awesome.
House.
God, I don't even know where to start. What do you want me to talk about? What do you want me to?
60 seconds, bro. 60 seconds.
I know 60 seconds. What do you want me
First
to?
of all,
Joe the finance guy. I mean,
whatever you want to, man.
JoeTheFinanceGuy.com. First of all, Joe the Finance
Right.
Guy. Go there.
Can you plug me right? I mean, that just
I can
sounds.
do it. Joe,
Yeah.
Joe the Finance Guy.
This is going worse. I am not having a second show. Oh, man.
Yeah.
I know some people are happy about this.
He's wearing the veteran hat today, not the Batman.
Yeah, I'm wearing the veteran hat today, and no, I've been a little bit. Anyways, if you do it, Ira, for me, the Joe the finance guy. I really don't feel like talking about Joe the finance guy right now.
Everybody, Joe's actually one of the best people.
And I don't even. You know what? It's funny. Did something happen on LinkedIn? Because I know Tina Oliver, I know she's watching. And the credit wizard, you know, her and her husband are doing the like helping people out with bad credit. Yeah. I know she reached out and asked me, you know, am I into DC and Marvel? So I know I'm into both, and stuff. And
Oh,
I just
that's
was wondering,
different.
what
I know.
did I miss on LinkedIn? Because I haven't been on lately, and that's a private conversation for Mike and Ira and myself. We could talk later about it, guys. And I can't do it. I can't do it on the air.
Yeah.
But I just been off and going through. So is something happening in the comments that in our chat thing, Mike, that I don't know about Batman? Are you guys talking like smack about Batman? Batman is great. Don't never listen to Ira about Superman. Superman's the best and Batman sucks.
First of all, Superman has superhero powers. Batman is a rich boy. With
all right. Speaking of superheroes, we're gonna talk to Stu here, guys. Okay, we guys have the we can have the nerdy talk later. Stu, how you doing? Sorry you had to listen to that.
He's heard it before.
Well, folks, it's great to talk to y'all.
It's good to
Stuart,
talk to you.
I miss you,
How is
brother.
everyone today?
Doing good. How are you doing, sir?
Hey, do you
Well,
know
I've been hiding under a tree.
Yeah.
No, that's why I feel really glad that you came and said hi to us.
He's
really
frozen
shocked.
in North Canada, y'all. He's frozen.
Frozen, North Canada.
Well, I am. I'm actually in the Yukon territories today, up in Whitehorse. I'm just about 10 hours away from the Arctic Circle today.
What?
Wow.
What?
Yeah. Seriously.
Wow.
Oh, wait, okay.
He lives
First
at
of
the
all,
So
Stuart, I like you, but I have to kick you off because you're not even bitching about the cold, and I'm in Chicago, and
he's inside.
so everybody's tougher than I am over here, man. Tougher, smarter. This is a mixed crowd, man. I like it. Good to see you, Stu. Thanks for breaking
So
up.
today, I'm so glad you guys have me on here. I just had seen you guys were on, and I hadn't said hello in a while. I've been a little bit busy, so I thought I'd poke my head in and at least nothing else, say howdy and see everyone is doing.
How's the woodworking? How's the woodworking coming, bro? I don't see your posts anymore.
I was just about to ask him that because I don't see him on SPN too much. Not to bag you on that. I don't see you on LinkedIn too much, but I see your woodworking stuff and I see your motivation.
So
So you're more of a Facebook guy.
I actually took a yes and no. I actually took a role on as an executive with a petroleum company, and I actually had to relocate 3 hours north. And I'm working as a director of operations, transitioning into being the COO of the company, and I've been pretty busy. So woodworking's kind of a little bit on the back burner right now while I'm getting my feet wet and just learning the business. And that's also why I'm in the Yukon today, taking care of some of our operations up here.
So are you going to be going to the U.S. Outpost 31 up in the Arctic area? Is that where you're going to be going, or
not?
That's from the movie.
Not today, but
or nerd out on everybody.
Yeah.
Again.
If you go Batman on this conversation again, Joe.
I wasn't. I went the Thing. From Kurt Russell. The Thing from the Arctic thing. Does anybody remember that movie?
We're going Wolverine on it.
No, I did not. It was. I really went Arctic. Beard. Yeah, I went the Wolverine side. You're right. Sorry about that. Sorry, Stu. Go ahead. Didn't mean to take up your time.
Who's this dancing down here?
No problem.
Cindy, you look really happy.
I'm actually building an ERP. So
we're not going to let her talk. We're just going to let her dance.
Okay, I'm in.
All right. Good to see you, Cindy.
I'll do better at that, actually.
Mike, there's a slider tab. I just put it in the private chat. There's a slider tab for display names. You just got to turn that thing on.
I did that.
Yeah. Turn it off. Turn it back on.
I did that like 8 times. The show display name, slider tab, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep doing it. That's what they did to me, right? They're like, this guy can go live, but we're gonna make him look like an idiot more so.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah. No, they got me. They got me.
Sorry. Yeah. I was trying to help everybody out because I know there's people watching that don't know who everybody is. So.
Yep. No, sorry guys. Don't worry. I probably won't have another show anyway. So.
Stop that.
We'll be back on Ira's. We'll be back on Ira's channel soon.
Don't worry, guys.
Well, this is such a show that I'm going to leave. I'm kidding. No, I just got called for dinner though, so I am going to leave you. But you guys, really a pleasure meeting everybody.
See ya. What's for dinner?
My boyfriend made homemade hamburgers.
We're all about food on this
Yay.
show. About food.
I know. I love his I love his cooking.
Texas.
All right, no more meat jokes. Gotta go.
Gotta go. Well, it's after hours, and Mama needs her glass of wine, and I've been
There you
stuck
go.
in chairs in my office. So, guys, a pleasure to meet you and see all of you, and I shall see you later.
See ya.
See you later,
I
Sid.
See ya.
Bye.
feel like it's a joke when we say see ya to see ya, but
I know. I was thinking the same thing. See you later. See ya.
that
See
could
ya.
be that could be her.
Yeah,
That could be
see ya.
her thing, right? See ya. Anyways.
Oh my God, that is really good. That would be a great marketing tool. I feel great that I'm like Alice from the Brady Bunch right now. So that makes me feel really good.
I have
Being in the
another
middle.
thing to say that I will tell you when we're off air. But did you announce to everybody that Joe the Finance Guy's logo, name, everything has been trademarked?
Oh yeah, it was trademarked. Yeah, because I don't know if I've been on since January.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh, he's on.
but-
You talked about it that one time, not too long ago.
Oh yeah. But it was Joe the
Not too
Finance
many
Guy.
people get their logo and all that stuff trademarked. I mean, that's actually just kind of interesting.
But he
So-
went through a lawyer. He paid a lawyer, and they, you know, there was a whole process. It took like 6 months.
A
right?
year.
Yeah.
No, it
Yeah,
took
there's a
longer.
waiting list at the moment on trademarks
Yeah.
and copyrights. I'm busy with my own.
It was about a year. Yeah, it was about a
Yeah.
year, and it took that long. And
Stu's got to duck out later, Stu.
Bye, Stu.
see you later, Stu.
Appreciate you, sir.
Have fun in U.S. Outpost 31.
The Yukon, man, he's freezing.
I gotcha. I understand, but that was from The Thing. It's the only movie I could relate to it. Do you remember The Thing?
Mask?
First,
The
answer
thing,
me that.
yeah, okay. You know what's hilarious? I'm trying to think of the movie that you're talking about. I'm like, what was that thing that he was talking about?
Yeah,
that
remember
movie?
they were in
No,
the
it was
Arctic.
actually the name of the movie.
and-
was-
Hey, hang on.
Yeah, Kurt
We
Russell,
got
one of his first ones.
Cindy's got to run in 5 minutes.
Hey.
Cindy, we want 60 seconds. This is your time to
Hey,
shine.
Kristen.
60 seconds to tell us what you do, where you do it, if you
This
want.
lady's a
How.
professional. Look how far back her view is. She's doing great.
Well,
I should
not
do that because the
really.
further away from the camera, the better I look.
This is my home studio for what I do. I work for the Wood and Wick Company, and I do host up all their virtual shows as well as in person team building. But we use products such as candles. Like today, I made this candle here, this candle here, and this soap, which I'm just about to pop out. This is my favorite part about it, actually. When you get to pop out the finished product.
That's awesome.
So cool.
I'm a fidgeter, so I would love to just play with all that stuff.
So basically, my job is I am an edutainer. So by degree, I have a master's in education. I've been a virtual education coach forever.
Oh,
And
that's good. We need educating.
yeah.
You
And
hear what she did though? She took entertainer and
so
educator.
I'm an
and
educator,
together.
entertainer, dancer,
Look, we gotta get her on the show more.
candle
We should-
maker,
I
and
just connected
team
with her.
builder.
Cindy, I just connected with you
That's
on
it.
Yukon.
Just a good time. What else do you need to know?
Well, we
Where-
need to know how to get your candles.
where at?
Yeah.
Yeah, the where.
So I live in the most amazing place on the planet. I live in the Smoky Mountains of Tennessee.
So, you know what?
Wow.
You guys drive like lunatics at night. I gotta say that. I've been through the
Wow.
Smoky Mountains at night.
Smoky
I gotta
Mountains.
say, I'm a cage fighter, and
I
I
think
don't
they should
really get
rename them.
scared too often. But
I'm
if
gonna
you wanna, clinch up a little bit, go drive the Smoky Mountains at night because those
First of
people
all-
are insane.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
doing those turns and everything else.
Yes,
it is.
that's true.
Yeah,
I want
it is.
to start some controversy here.
Okay, so now I've insulted Las Vegas, the Smoky Mountains,
Yeah.
and California.
But I'm going to
You
double down on
Nobody's
this.
gonna get me.
I'm going to double down, bro, because the Smoky Mountains are not named correctly. They should be the Smoky Hills because they're not very tall.
Well,
Right,
you
there's
obviously
some-
haven't driven at night because, I survived snowstorms.
I stayed. I
ran away
stayed
from
in
bears
Smoky
and been
Mountains.
shot at. Nothing scared me as much as driving the Smoky Mountains.
The
at night.
Smoky Mountains are. I
Are
stayed there.
smoky.
I camped there.
They're smoky too. That's how they got their name.
I used
Well,
to
I'm
live
going to
in,
come visit you when I get there.
I'm telling
Oh
you.
yeah. And we're gonna go to Dolly's house too.
Dollywood is awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
Me and
Tennessee
Dolly
is
did
like
that.
Tennessee is a lot of fun.
So the chicken and the food. I mean, that's why I want to go. Is the
Nashville. I'll tell you,
It's natural.
a cool
Yeah.
place to hang out is Nashville. If you're into music at all, it is amazing.
Chicken and waffles.
Absolutely.
Chicken and waffles there are great.
Chicken waffles
Oh
is
yeah,
really good.
I'm with you on that.
You know
I'm
another
not
But I
place,
used to live in Jonesboro.
okay. I know where that is.
Live-
Jonesboro or Johnson City area. I don't know. Jonesboro's
The
one of
live
the
music-
cities.
I know exactly where that is. That's
if you're
not
looking for
far from me.
live music in the United States, Nashville, Austin, and Vegas are really good places.
So,
for live
Cindy,
music.
you're the person who says you're the best event host, right?
I am. How'd you know it?
Because I have an eidetic memory, and I read your profile a couple days ago.
Yeah, you know why I am the best?
Huh?
Because I'm not boring.
Well, I was gonna say that. I'm like, because usually if somebody's like, I'm a storyteller, I'm like, yeah, right. Tell me a story. Don't tell me you're a storyteller, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm
You
a
can show
branding
me-
expert, right? I'm like, what do you know about branding, right? You're
Show
like,
me-
I
show
don't
me
even
how
know who
you
you are, right? This
show me.
lady's like, I'm the best event host in the world, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, right. She comes on here before she even starts talking. She's like picking it up and down. I'm going to buy some freaking candles. And not just because Tina tells me
I
it's a
don't
good
make
idea.
candles, y'all. I host events for companies like Snapchat, TikTok, Amazon, Google, Salesforce, DocuSign. Like, yeah, I could do small companies too, but like that's my gig. I have to,
Well,
and
who's
I
the
have
point?
to get the business too. So I need to go get the
That's why she's
shows,
hanging
and
out
then
with
I
us on
do the
social media. She wants to raise her visibility.
So you do these shows, right? Like events, like any type of events that they need, online events.
Well, I could do online or in person, locally though, like within Tennessee for right now. But online,
What does an event entail? Let's deep dive a little bit. We've introduced
oh
everybody.
yeah, Ira, you want to deep dive into an event?
Dude,
I think your time is up. I had my 60 seconds.
oh,
okay.
I'm just joking. Take a chill pill.
if
Okay.
I chilled anymore, I'd be asleep.
I need to go to sleep. I know I'm getting tired. It's almost 4 a.m.
Oh, but let's
Did we ever?
No, let me tell you really quick, honestly, it's important what I do because it's super fun. Okay. And then we'll let Kristen talk so she could go to sleep. All right, poor baby.
I do like the enthusiasm.
This is what I do. Team comes online. I'm like, hey, I'm Cindy. I live in Tennessee, the Smoky Mountains. I have 5 golden retrievers. Here's Dexter, who's around here somewhere. And tell a little bit about my background, how I got to here. Then we talk about them. I say, hey, y'all, let's have a party. All right. Then I ask an fun icebreaker question, such as, like, all right, we're going to answer a life-altering question today. Is everyone ready?
Sure.
All right. Okay. So
I do
what
like
we
all
need-
thing.
So what we're going to do today is we're going to decide. You have 2 choices in life. You have to live your entire life with Cheeto fingers. You know, that orange,
I
nasty
can't do that.
Cheeto dust?
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
that?
We cannot put on gloves, and
Okay.
you can lick it all day long, and it's going to stick. Okay. So your computer, your pets, your petting, your clothes, everything, just orange Cheeto dust. Okay. Or your next choice is you are going to have to live your entire life without a mask. COVID is gone. Yay. And you have a huge chunk, I mean, like gargantuous, huge chunk of spinach stuck between your
Oh
teeth.
no. Oh
Okay.
no.
I almost
So-
came on the show with spinach or something stuck between my teeth because these Ed Carmody people have been eating healthy now.
Now of the two, I'm going with the chunk of spinach. But
And then we said, okay, so why, Ira?
why? Because I touch computer stuff all day long. My phone.
Hey guys, I gotta get out.
Bye, Joe.
He's like, peace out.
Feels like I got some spinach between my teeth and I need to run.
We were trying to tell you.
You
Joe,
guys
for a
are
while.
making me hungry. So I'm going to go see
Well,
what I
you
can
don't-
dig in the
wait.
pantry.
I
We
love
don't have to
Cheetos.
have the spinach Cheeto debate. But
I
after
would
I do
love
an icebreaker, then we unpack the kits. I don't really have one exactly in front of me.
I think Joe
But
saw the comment.
Here's
So
like
if
an
you do it-
example. Okay. So we unpack the kits and I go through each component and talk about it, tell how everything is eco-friendly, sustainable, biodegradable, recyclable. and I explain how we can recycle it after we use it, things like that. Then we go through the whole process of making the candle. As I'm entertaining them, I'm joking, making jokes, make it funny. And then we make the candle, and congratulations, you made the candle. Basically, that's. Oh, wait, I did forget something. Let me give you the little fine print details. So there's a lot of education also involved. So I teach not only how to make the candle, the health benefits of candle making, the health benefits of burning a candle, as well as picking out the right candle when you go to the store. And then I tie it all back together with health and wellness and self-care. So I jam pack a whole hour of you're laughing, you're learning, you're feeling good, you're learning, you're being inspired, you're learning some health tips, and then you end that you self-created a beautiful candle that you'll then go on and light for the next 3 months. That's the story.
I want to ask a question, please. How much would you charge if there was a private family, say, that wanted to hire you for an hour so that they could do it as a family thing as part of their...
People do that. The price is, if it's a family, there is an instructor fee. Well, it's not only because it's a family, it's because it's under 10 people. So over 10 people, you can get free instruction. Under 10, there's a minimal charge.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not, and then you just pay for the supply, the kit, which is $41.35. It's not an expensive venture.
No, and how much would they pay you for the instructor's fee that you absolutely deserve? I'm big on raising prices. I teach my clients the same. So I just want to know, just for an idea.
There's 10 people, the instructor fee is $75.
Okay.
Well, it's not really bad. So you're looking at about 100, like 15, 120 bucks.
They're getting more than their money's worth with my event. Seriously, they're getting a bargain.
Well, that is awesome.
I was gonna say, you got to ask for more. Yeah.
You know what? At the end of the day, my main platform in life, which I get in there at the end, is just about paying it forward in life and being a good person and taking care of yourself so you could take care of others. So
what I like about this exchange is Kristen, right before you got on here, Cindy was telling us about what she does for a living, which is she teaches people how to make more money doing their stuff. So I'm just sitting here. I'm sitting here. This clown is just watching watching the show, enjoying the popcorn. I'm loving this because, like, talk about just look. We were just talking about if you're a storyteller, tell me a story. And this lady, like, she backed you up. She's polite about it, and she's like, "What's the money?" And then she's like, "I like that. Good job." That was awesome. It was slick. I watched that. That was good.
Well, I am really excited to be on this show, and thank you guys. And if you happen to know anyone that needs an awesome team building event, it could be an organization too. It doesn't have to be, a company per se. It could be any group of people. It could be a girls' night out, a bridal shower, a baby shower.
Anybody.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And you do them virtually as well?
Virtually, yes. We ship internationally as well.
Okay.
Awesome.
Awesome.
She doesn't want to be here when I burn my house down.
No, I do not.
So how you doing, Shella? We put you to sleep down there?
Pretty darn good. Thank you for asking. This is really good stuff. You're doing good, Mike.
Oh, thanks. I was worried Ira's going to critique me later. He's going to be like, dude, we're so on my channels.
You not feed the animals.
Ira, your videos. Holy crap, they're amazing. Sorry, I'm loving them. Those little short clips from Bauman Media.
We don't need to talk about his videos. We're going back to show.
I just had to say that. I had to. It's just wow. Oh,
what? I don't think Ira got a chance to tell us. Ira, I think we should tell the audience what you do. Don't be shy.
Yeah, I think everybody just assumes they know what I do now. I'm very sorry.
No, I would like to hear more, Ira.
I do six things.
Ira, I need a deep dive.
Yeah, deep dive. Here we go. I build digital audiences and drive website traffic. That's what I do for my clients, right? Simple sentence, but that's what I do. Now, how do I do it? There's 6 services that I offer. I manage social media, do website development, we do graphic design, video work, photography work, and search engine optimization. Those are the 6 services that we offer. A lot of people know me for social media management because they see that's the side that they see all the time, but they forget that I do these other things. So like sometimes people will reach out to me and they'll go, "Hey, do you know somebody who could build my site?" And I think they're playing with me at times. Like, you're just pulling my leg, right? Or I'll have people say, "Hey, I need a video made. Who do you know that can make a video for me?" I'm like, "Really?" So there's definitely like ebbs and flows to all these things. Right now I'm in a video kick. I'm doing a lot of video work. So the people are kind of noticing the videos and I'm spotlighting them. But
I have a question. Can you video from far away, or do you have to be in person?
So I do editing work for people who shoot their own video or get, someone to record the video. So I do a lot of editing. My clients are all over the world, so it's not a bad question at all. Sometimes
I got a question on that. Exactly that. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
It was just to follow on with Cindy's is, so if I recorded stuff on Zoom, say, and I dumped it into a Google Drive folder and then gave you the link, would you be able to make all that awesome editing and just cut and splice and do your thing and just make it pretty?
You guys see that Mike, sometimes Mike has it up. It says Speed Networking with Mike and Ira. It's called a PNG overlay. So we do lower thirds, we do the intro titles, we do the PNG overlays, we can do motion graphics, animation. So that's the header. But
that was made for me when I talk too much, but now I get to use it against Ira.
There you go. All right. So yes.
And then, okay.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, I'm listening. You were saying. Sorry.
So the editing, a lot of times the videos that I'm putting together are either going to be explainer videos, like cartoonish, chalkboard, whiteboard, that kind of stuff, or it'll be video, self-shot video. People will send me, and it can be drone footage, it can be traditionally shot, it can be cell phone, selfie video footage. But then I'll add in like to subscribe to our channel here at the end, or a lot of things like I did. The first one I think I did for somebody, not me, for one of my companies was Joe, the finance guy. I took his logo and because he loves Batman.
You so failed that guy on the elevator pitch.
So I made his logo burn up. Like I burned his logo, and I was mimicking a Batman thing. Like it was like it was inspired by a superhero. And anyways, a lot of people like that. So now a lot of people have paid me to
that's awesome, because I'm all about igniting the inner flame, which is the whole flaming silver thing. So yeah, that sounds great.
I think this is the most enthusiastic show we've ever done here. I'm not just saying it's because it's my channel.
There's a lot of energy. So video work is important, and it can help drive a lot of business because people are people by nature. So you can use it.
And I've severely lacked in that department, which is why I started the YouTube channel as yet, just on hold until I get ready. But I'd really, going forward, I want to do the weekly videos, and just have them professionally edited before posting, just so that it looks. I want to, elevate them.
It steps up your production value, right? So you have an intro, an outro. You have the lower third titles, saying like, "My name is Ira Bowman, owner of Bowman Digital Media," down at the bottom, or you could have your logo. If
you're going to do all that work making that great content, you might as well make it look great too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, if you send it to
exactly.
People,
it's kind of like having an event and then having somebody with no enthusiasm host it for you. You just don't want to do it.
Well, it's like the difference between a regular selfie photo and a professional headshot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then on the SEO questions,
you don't want to have a tie-dye T-shirt or something weird.
Or show up like me in a T-shirt. It's okay. You guys are seeing me all natural right now. What was I going to say? The SEO thing. That is something that I have definitely intended for this year to really try and focus on it, at least in a quarterly way. My site is on Kartra, so I know it's not the best yet, but it fits with everything for the year, just for this year's plan. But how do you help? Do you go into our Google Analytics, for example? We give you the GU code, and since driving traffic to one's website is of key importance, do you fiddle with those codes and just
Yeah.
Present
so
data analytics monthly.
search engine optimization really happens in three different parts. Okay. So there's metadata, there's on-page work, and there's off-page work. So the metadata stuff you pretty much fix is you set up your website if it's done properly, or you fix it if it wasn't. And that's kind of like a one-time thing. Yeah. So, and then it's things like when you add your media, you're adding your tags, you're adding your alt text, right? Okay. So there's just some basic SOP or standard operating procedure things that should happen properly, and that will address your metadata. So then the rest of it becomes the work that I do is on-page work. We're doing keyword building through blogs and internal link building. And then externally, or off-page, as they call it, we do external link building and blog hosting. So you're trying to build your authority by having other sites point to your site, and you're also trying to build up your page authority and your keywords with the content that you would post. And then the rest of it becomes web management. You know, site speed is important. So managing your plugins.
That was the next question I asked was
managing the size of your files. So using compressed files, or for example, using SVGs instead of JPEGs or PNGs, because SVG files are smaller. So there's all kinds of strategies, but that's not really what I do. That's web admin work. Your web admin should know that part. The SEO part that we do is backlink building and blog writing and metadata.
Okay. That's why I have Ira do a lot of that stuff, and then I have like people like Warren Research do the hosting for my site, because it's kind of high level, I guess.
I mean, when people are paying me to manage their website, that's the website developer part. When I'm running their website, we're not doing the SEO for them unless they're paying us, but we are doing SVG and alt text and meta description, you know, as part of the build out. But when I do SEO services for clients, the presumption is they've already got that stuff figured out. And if they don't, we can do a tune-up.
I'd probably need a tune-up. I've got all that figured out, but I think I've got some faulty wiring, let's call it that, in the metadata, which could use a tune-up. It's a pity you can't see it yet, but I mean, a
lot of people don't understand metadata, but what the metadata is, it's like the wrapper that goes, it's the packaging. So you've got the product, which is the website, but this is the packaging over the top of the website. And it tells the search engines, this is what my website is supposed to be about. Now your content better be matched. Otherwise you're going to have a problem. You won't have any.
And I've got all my pixels in there, and I just, you're right. It's about the maintenance side of it. Because I don't want to fiddle with it anymore.
Now, as part of your free consultation that you do, Ira, would you take a look at her website for her?
Yeah. So my free consultations are 30 minutes. So we could do a little bit. We probably couldn't dig into it all, but we dig deep enough to figure out what help people need. Yeah.
So what I'm hearing here, okay, Kristen, and not to make you take advantage of Ira's, goodwill here, right? But if you're going to take somebody's time, whether it's Ira or somebody else's, right, and they're granting you a little bit of their time out of their day, make sure that you're ready for the call. Because I've had
that's what I say, not now.
Well, what I'm saying is when I used to have these events with people, I'm like, I'll give you half hour of my time, right? If it's going to take me 27 minutes to get into the back end of your website, I've already lost interest. So what I'm saying is like the more help you'll get is based on how ready you are for whatever it is he's doing.
And honestly, for me, I try to minimize the need for the questions, how much is this and how much is that? Because I have all my prices are published publicly. So you just go to bowmandigitalmedia.com pricing, and there's all the packages I offer. There's all the services I offer and all the prices. So if you can't afford it, or whatever, it's like, well, you don't need to make the consultation, because the pricing is not a secret. So in the consultations, really what we're trying to do is help people figure out what package fits them best. And invariably, I'm not a one size shoe fits all guy. I'm a custom guy. So everything we do, we tweak the packages or adjust the packages. I use the word tweak, and some people freak out about that. Like tweak is negative. But anyways,
I use it all the time, even dealing with people.
But we adjust the packages to fit the client's needs. So
we got a few new people up here. I think Cedric was on first. So what's up, Cedric?
And guys, I have to go, but I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm so sorry. I'm going to go to bed.
Get some sleep. Don't think about us. Dream about something pleasant.
Hi, Cedric and everyone. I'll think about you guys. I'll watch the replay.
I don't want to haunt your dreams. Have a good night.
It's leather, remember? I dream about leather. All right, I'll speak to you guys tomorrow. Thanks, eh? Bye.
Cedric,
my
I
man?
love that hat. I love that hat, bro.
Yeah, dude,
Well,
I'm
thank
having
you.
hat envy.
Well,
I
thank
wasn't
you.
having it from Ira, but I'm definitely getting it now.
See, I would wear those. I would wear those hats, but like I'm a nerd and it just doesn't look right.
Yeah, the same thing here. I
Wear
don't have the
them.
head.
Believe we're nerds.
I have the bald head down. Like my wife does hair, or she used to do it professionally.
Well,
but
no,
that
forget
head-
the hat. I don't want to be messing this guy's, fashion here, but this dude popped his collar, kind of. You know what I mean? Like this dude came ready to play.
Most
Cedric,
definitely.
look, I haven't
good,
shaved
sir.
my head. I haven't shaved my head in a little bit, so it's not
He's-
complete.
He's ready for the big time, you know.
Dude, he's the flashiest guy we've ever had on one of these things.
Cedric is
Look at
cool.
that.
Cedric, go ahead, bro. I'm gonna give you 90 seconds. I'll give you 90 seconds because this is the first time you've been on our show, right?
I know. So I might as well put my background into the shot, right?
Come on, baby. There it is.
Oh, why not? Everyone else shows me up.
Do you guys like Peoria life?
Yeah, dude. So tell us about Peoria Life, man. So what's up with that? You just recently bought this company?
Well, yeah, we bought it in June of last year.
Year.
When you're bootstrapping a tech company. So Peoria Life is an online magazine about Peoria, right? It's a marketing avenue for local businesses, a way for politicians and others who have agendas to get their word out without being political. Right now, we're scrambling to assemble some bright brains from back in the music heyday of Peoria, and we're going to bring that Grammy-winning streak back. We lost our streak in 2016, 2017.
How long was the streak?
Oh, the streak lasted from like 1995, I think, up until 2015.
So wait, so what you're telling me is that somebody from Peoria, right, for nearly 2 decades, won a Grammy.
Grammys, Oscars, or any of those other
We're
major.
not talking about Oscars. Nobody cares about the Oscars, man. We're talking about the Grammys.
Peoria is a city of the art.
What's wrong with that?
So now I made the
Of all the arts, all the creative arts. We have Richard Pryor, right?
Okay.
We have Al Capone. We have the Shelton Gang. Oh, I didn't even tell you about the gangster.
Whoa. Al Capone's buried in Oak Brook, and everyone knows him from like Chicago. Peoria. What did he do in Peoria, man? Educate me, bro.
This was the gangsters' paradise back in the day. This is where they came
It's not anymore, though.
to gamble and whore and drink to their heart's content. This was the party city.
Really?
Yeah, those guys were kind of like the reason why the phrase was coined. If it plays in Peoria, it will play anywhere. It's a tough crowd here.
I
right?
never heard that, but now I'm going to use it.
What? Oh, please do. Hashtag it, though. Please, hashtag it. If it plays in Peoria.
I'll probably lose all my hashtag credibility, man. Come on.
I think.
No, you won't. No, you won't. You trust me. Trust me. You will gain followers from Peoria.
Like he runs this. This is what he does for a living. He's right.
I'm serious. I learned hashtagging from the guy in the middle, way back in 2018. Just watching what Ira posted.
Where do you think he learned it? I was kidding.
I don't know.
It wasn't me. I just told him where to look.
You know, I learned that it was cool to not want to get in the ring anymore from you, though. So,
Well, I learned that from my exes.
The only guy that ever knocked Mike out was only 5'3", and it was a girl.
Yeah, she knocked me cold too.
Damn.
A lady knocked you out? Was it my mom?
She knocked me out so bad, man. I kind of deserved it too.
Was she holding a flip flop? That's what I want to know.
Maybe after it flew off my foot as I rolled backwards over the recliner. Hey, you know, I learned a big lesson about women empowerment and being respectful that day. I was like 22, right? And I said something I probably shouldn't have said. And she let me know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's how it goes, though. That's how it goes. She must have been from Peoria.
I'm material for the rest of my life.
I found out. We'll just put it that way. I found out.
You're going to find out, they say.
Yeah.
So,
Cedric, do you have a website up?
www.peoria.life. It's right there in my name. Oh, my name's kind of small here.
You know, nobody's name's showing up, man.
Let's see if we can get that up real quick.
I'm blaming Ira.
The name is
www.peoria.life. Peoria Life is housed within the parent company, Widecast Studios. Here we do a lot of the things that Ira does, but we're forced to be a live streaming studio because like that's what sets us apart from all the other studios around here. I need to turn the heat all the way off because it's messing with.
I got it up here. I'm gonna share my screen, Mike, if you wanna.
But yeah, a lot of the influencers in the city, a lot of the coaches in the city, this is where they refined their message.
I like that green screen you got up there, bro.
Oh, isn't it massive?
Come on. That's 8 feet tall?
No, that's about 12.
That's 12 feet. Okay.
Yeah, that's 12. And we have the infinity roller up there as well. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah. So they come here to shoot all kinds of different video work.
You can shoot your podcast.
Yeah.
It's a rental studio as well.
I got the website up now, guys. So if you want to check this out, it's peoria.life. It's right here.
Yeah. Thanks, Ira.
So
that right there.
Fun stuff. What is that? Our contributors? Sorry. Sometimes I'm like cool enough to understand what that says. Contributors. I'm like, what is that? Contributors. I got you.
Contributors, most definitely.
Make an appointment. Give them a call. Here's the socials. Love the logo. Very nice.
Yeah. Thanks.
Peoria, Illinois. Y'all check
out the logo.
Huh?
I said, who did the logo?
Tim Johnson. Keller
was it
Williams.
Ira? Never mind. We don't care about Tim Johnson.
He was trying to sell.
I'll have to send him this episode so he can see that you don't like him. And
is he on SPN? If he joins the website, I'll change my mind. I'll talk about Tim Johnson.
That's it, right? It's simple with Mike.
Yeah, win-win, baby.
I told him about SPN years ago.
But Cedric knows all about SPN. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this guy.
Cedric, I'm sorry, I've been saying it wrong for 3 years, bro.
Don't
I've been
worry.
saying Ira wrong for the whole time too, so it's all right.
I can't even call my kids by the right name though, so if it makes you feel better.
Well, you got 32 of them.
I've always thought you were a great investment until today, Ira.
I'm so sorry, but I am a good investment because I'll help you with your taxes.
You'll help with tax
investments and stuff.
Well, yeah, if you invest in an IRA, that individual retirement accounts, that helps. It's like a tax shield thing.
It's a nice haven if you're patient. If you don't do your job, it's a great place to stash your money.
There you go.
You know, it's a great place to stash your job.
About that is the lady on the stage here. Tell her she could teach you about IRAs.
Yes, introduce me to our fellow screenmates here.
Wait, now we're trying to get
helps people save money. She helps women folk in groups. She helps men
and enlightenment. Yeah. Was that the word?
But she also helps people charge more money for their services. So that's part.
Was the word enlightened or what was it?
Chella is here in SoCal. She is over in Orange County, right? Yeah. And then.
Ow. I'm having muscle spasms. I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's what you get for not letting Ronald talk. How you doing, Ronald?
I was gonna say Ronald is helping.
I'm just waiting for it. I like the hat, man. I'm cool with it, you know.
Ronald, you're still in the Bay Area, but you're looking to move, right?
No, what are you talking about, man? I got I have a good deduction over here.
You're going to be the last one in NoCal, right? The last one to stay in.
I know everybody left me, man.
I had to get out of there. I couldn't afford that place anymore.
Are you permanently back in Vegas, Ira?
No, so I'm down in I'm in SoCal, but I'm in the Inland Empire. So for those of you who aren't familiar with LA, I'm like headed towards Palm Springs, north of San Diego. So I'm south of LA. Man. North of San Diego and west.
You're in Northern California, huh?
That's so hot over there. I don't even want to go there. That's Palm Springs.
She got off the show. She's like, I'm out.
I think she must have had technical difficulties. She would have survived.
I'm out. She's like, that's it. No more Northern California. See, I told you, people are tired of Northern California. They don't want to talk about it.
She's like, but Ronald, let's do your intro, bro. So. You've been on the show before. 60 seconds. Tell us what you do, who you help.
So I'm a CEO and founder of Curious Finance. Curious Finance help business owners and tax preparer, even tax professional help them reduce their taxes and cost of operation. That's the way we do it. And on the coming February 15th, we're gonna have a big event. I don't know if you see my post. We're gonna have the IRS former IRS commissioner coming into our show.
Excellent.
That sounds good. I don't know if I'm seeing your post, Ronald. I gotta find you and retrain my algorithm.
Yeah, you gotta go ring his bell.
Yeah, no, that's why you have to ring the bell, man.
Can we talk about the bell ringing for a second? I'm not.
No, we can't talk about anything I brought up.
But I'm not seeing any notifications for any of the people I've rung bells. I've rung.
I don't think the bell works either. I
don't think
I ring the bell, right? And you
I see you. I see you guys. I see
What
you
kind
guys.
of
Your
bell
bell.
are we talking about
You ring
ringing?
the bell, Ronald?
I saw the bell.
I like you, dude. I'm gonna go ring your
No,
bell.
no. The
Here,
bell in Lincoln.
Hang on a second. I'm gonna pull up Cedric. I'm gonna show you exactly what we're talking
What
about.
do you think I was asking you about? Tinder? No. We're talking about
Cedric
Look
was
at this.
asking what kind of a bell you're talking about.
Pull this up, Mike.
what?
So
And that's why I know you guys are broadcasting because the bell.
So this
ring
bell
on
right,
me.
this bell right here, it's a new thing. So you click on that, and now you'll be notified about all new posts from Sid. No, I won't be notified about any.
What?
Like
Why
I
not?
just
It's too big. Because it's
Why
too big,
not?
man.
no, it does. It's not supposed to matter what size you are. That was the
It's
whole
supposed
point.
to give you a notification every
Then
time.
you would get a notification every time somebody
You
posted.
know, they
I
didn't mean
I
to
do.
have that for the people with 197,000 people, and you're gonna go ring all those bells. See, what Ira's not telling people is he rung 382,000 bells.
I didn't. But I did ring about 100 of them.
Yeah, but
100.
three ring
Well,
bells.
I
over
probably
there.
wasn't even on the list, was I? Not after
No, I
this.
rang it, bro. I think you were the first one I rang. I made a video up about it and put it on
Oh.
SPN.
Well, I apologize for my bruised ego.
I know. It's all right.
Is this live on LinkedIn?
Yeah.
It's live everywhere.
And YouTube
Until
and
until the next show when they wise up.
It'd be like, that sounds like a cell phone.
What is that? Whose cell phone
Well,
is that, man?
It's not me. Nobody's calling me except for the tax people.
That's it.
So,
Sorry
There we
about
go.
that. I my do not disturb.
That's okay. Don't worry about it.
it's all
That's
right.
cool, man. It's cool. Let's
So-
explain.
Ron, tell us,
No.
you work with everybody, any businesses, or do you have like people that you specialize in?
No, basically, right now, because my background is medical, so most of my people are in the medical field or in dentistry. But right now, I'm trying to be more broad, like you guys. I learned that let's be broad and help everybody. Basically, the one I'm really targeting in is like a small business and mid-sized business because the big company have their own financial team, so why they need me? You know what I'm saying?
Well, and it's harder to find somebody that can actually make the decision at a larger company to do it, right? I mean, you're talking about a big team there, so.
But
Speaking
we
of
have,
finances, Mike here, he joined the show. He's going full Primerica on us. And then we got Dr. Yvonne. Sorry if you guys were
What is
waiting
on
here.
your shirt, Mike? Is that like glow in the dark reflector stuff?
No, that's the virtual. I'm in my cloffice, man. So I got a pink closet office with a bunch.
No,
of
he's talking about the white thing. You look
Talking
like
about
a
like you got the
Star Trek.
Adidas stripe there. What is that?
Oh, that's my Detroit. I wore that for you, Ira.
All right.
Restore the
Thanks,
war, man. That's the retro Lions. This is the outfit where everybody wants to talk to me from Detroit. I didn't realize there's that many people.
Oh, that's hilarious. I can't
Oh, this is Lions. This is Lions.
Oh.
I got a pink cloffice.
oh yeah, I remember you're a Lions fan, huh?
I'm
This
not
is
making any Detroit jokes. I've already made enemies in
You
California.
want to know what the number one outfit is for Detroit Lions fans? Like their number one gear is a brown bag with eyeballs. I mean, I'm just being real, bro.
Didn't
That's
they just
another
fire? Didn't they fire this coach? He was one and done this year. That guy.
I don't know, man. I don't pay attention to Lions.
Oh, I
When
don't
they
know.
started falling down, like I watched, I turned the game on, and they started falling down. I could hear the clown music. And there was nothing going on.
It was the pregame warm-ups.
I was like, yeah, I'm taking this off for a while.
Dr. Yvonne disappeared. Is she?
Yeah, she wised up, man. She's
So
a doctor.
still on. I've not seen
She
her.
learns things
She's
real
doctor.
quick. She's like, I'm out of here. I'm not messing with these guys.
He was like, Ira, why are
I
you?
worked too hard for my reputation.
Like, why are you talking about Detroit that way, bro?
Yeah,
I
she's
love
out.
Detroit.
She's
It's just
like,
the Lions.
she's like, peace.
He said he's out.
right.
I'm not gonna mess with this people, man. I'm wiser than that.
Yeah.
Ashley,
Hello,
Doctor,
doctor.
man, she knew.
Hey,
What's
did
up,
you-
Dr. Yvonne?
Here, I got it. Ashley,
Hi, you guys. Can you hear me?
We
Yes.
can hear
Yeah.
you just fine.
Oh, because for some reason I switched devices and
No, we can.
I was trying to get my ear things in. Hi.
You
I
sound
came
better than
on
everybody
because
else
Mike
so
said,
far.
come on up.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
as you can see, I'm in a compromised position getting ready for bed.
Are you in
No,
your
do us
yoga
a
studio?
favor. Because I could tell you're probably not gonna be able to stay long. Do us a favor, Dr. Yvonne. Tell us like 60 seconds. Tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Okay, so I am a legal business consultant. I opened my business over 23 years ago when I had my first child. Before that, I was in toxic
Hold up, you have a
litigation.
child
Whoa,
that's
whoa, whoa,
23.
yeah.
And
You have a baby at 10?
no,
Wait.
no.
So
You're
you had,
married,
okay,
girl.
so you had a kid when you were a teenager, and you decided
All right,
to
listen.
go ahead and open a
Okay,
business.
let me just say this. If you guys had grandmothers, then you know you're not supposed to ask a woman her age.
I don't ask
I'm
you how old you are. I
Caribbean,
said you were 10 when you
so
had a baby.
you guys are out of line.
That's the first time in the show. You obviously haven't watched the show very much.
No, but seriously though, you had a kid, and at
You
the
must have
same
been really
time, you
young.
became an entrepreneur.
Well, I was kind of always an entrepreneur. So I grew up. I came to this country when I was 1.5.
Okay.
I'm Caribbean.
Okay.
And we've lived on the North Shore my entire life, basically. I mean, I've traveled. Obviously, I've traveled. Well, not obviously, but yes, I've traveled. So when I had my first child, I was a late mom. And I was very, very scared to leave my kid with anyone I did not know. So my choice was to do a lateral move. And because at that time, when I opened my business over 23 years ago, you know, there was a lot of stuff going on with nannies and the nanny cams and all that. So I decided to make a lateral move. And that was to open my little side gig or side hustle, which was geared towards my target audience, which was Caribbean and Asian people. So, and it was by word of mouth.
Is it daycare? Is daycare for Caribbean people then? That's the business?
No, I'm a legal business consultant.
No, she runs her own daycare for her own kids while telling other people all the legal.
That's right. I strapped him on my hips and kept his moving with the nanny walking behind me.
Don't worry, Dr. Yvonne. I got you.
wasn't leaving anyone with my baby.
And just so everybody knows, when she says North Shore, she's in Chicagoland area, just like I am. So she's talking about North Shore.
I was actually going to ask that next. When you say North Shore, are you talking about Hawaii?
Yeah. That's a common thing for the Chicago folks. So what she's letting us know is that she lives in the good part of the town because.
Does that mean that you like deep dish pizza better?
No,
people
that would be my son.
My wife. Look, this is one thing that my wife.
Listen, I cook every day except Fridays.
Is it Caribbean food or what do you cook?
Mostly Caribbean food, right? Because of my culture. But I cook literally everything from a 6-cheese lasagna. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa, okay. No. He seriously just invited himself.
I mean,
he's in
I wanted to eat at your house every day.
I'm in the suburbs. You said cheese lasagna. I'm on a diet. I'm watching my carbs and my calories. I'll come.
No, I cook healthy, Mike. I mean, if you're looking at my posts, number one, I cook all fresh. I don't use frozen. I don't use canned. The way that I grew up,
I'm on a gluten-free, dairy-free diet. I can't have any gluten and I can't have any dairy. Basically, it means I can't have anything that tastes good.
Yeah. So I've got
He's
3
gonna save a lot of money
kids.
with toilet paper.
All of them have specialties, right?
And I need my daughter to get better quickly so I can.
cook according to the health of my family.
Excellent. I wish somebody did that for me. That's love right there.
I know that's a lot of work.
Dude, I
You know
offered
she ain't
you
cooking
the
no
best-
fabulous food.
If that's who you're supposed to be taking care of, I believe in roles.
But seriously, I
believe
do
in roles.
I want to come over for dinner when I'm back to normal. When I can
She's
have
gonna get us in trouble too.
Okay.
Which
Tell
part
me
of the
what
Caribbean
you
are
want.
you
Tell me what
from?
you want to eat. You need
I,
to go
that
on my. You
16
need to
that
go on my
16
page and
lasagna
look at
taste
my
sounds
food.
like it tastes amazing. But honestly, like Caribbean food, I love it. So you could just cook whatever you want. I would be a happy camper.
Okay. Just tell me when.
Hmm.
So anyway, my business is consulting on, startups, but I also streamline existing businesses, and we've added life and style coaching, and that kind of came.
Everyone knows I need some life and style.
Oh, wait a minute. So you're doing legal services for business. So you're doing legal service consulting, and now you're doing lifestyle. And I'm sorry, what was the other one?
Yeah, it's coaching. I do executive coaching anyway because one of my degrees is in master's in human resources with specialty in training and developing of adult learners.
You know, we should have had you on here talking to us before we started the show live because, like, you know, we had a few HR problems.
I think a lot of people would like to talk to you, Dr. Iman. I need to help.
Wait, I don't know.
I think a lot of people would want us to talk to her privately too.
I need to help raise her visibility. You're on SPN?
What's that? Wait, can
Yeah,
you guys
she's on
hold on? Because I can't. I'm having a problem with my sound.
Don't worry, we're saying good things.
It's good things.
It's all good things.
She's on SPN, right, Mike?
Speaking of, yeah, she's on these SPN for sure.
Let's do a spotlight of her. I'll do a video about her.
Okay.
Seriously, I'm not even kidding.
See how bad he wants the food? You mentioned lasagna. This guy's gonna start making videos.
I work for food. I sat up. Did you see? I sat up. I've been like down the whole time.
He asked about deep dish pizza. The first
That's a good trade, huh?
I don't.
She
do
talked
that.
my
I mean,
love
you
language.
know.
Talking spicy Caribbean foods. And
Oh no, it's not spicy.
not spicy. Not spicy.
It's
like hot.
flavorful.
It's
flavor.
flavorful and healthy. She's not gonna
Yeah,
blow up
'cause
your colon.
Caribbean
Don't
food
worry
is
about
not-
the toilet paper thing. We're not gonna bust up the gluten thing here. That's what she said.
What? Excuse me, I have to butt in, gentlemen. Pardon me for taking over for a second.
It's a
Dr.
gluten
Iman,
thing, right? People are getting serious about the gluten.
do you know what that is?
You guys need to go on my channel. I got to do this because
Said-
the earbuds
said,
are not
what
working.
is that, bro?
I'm
What
asking
is that,
Dr.
Cedric?
Iman if she
Okay.
knows.
Oh, I don't know that she's watching. She's changing devices, so I don't think she's on yet.
I'm on.
Can
Can
you
you
see
hear
his?
me?
Can you see? Yeah. Can you see Sed's phone? Can you see his video? He's
What
showing
the
Yeah.
hell is that?
Do
He
you guys
wants-
want to see what I made tonight?
Yeah.
I want to see that more than whatever that was.
Dude, you don't know what that is.
I
Dr.
don't know.
Iman,
But
where are
it
you
was-
from in the
Self
Caribbean?
of nightmares, man. It looked like
It was-
a roll from
It was
1862.
making me hungry, Sed.
Huh?
Hang on. I'll show.
Yeah,
I'll
that's a
show
good
you.
one.
I'll show you guys.
Sed, did you make that too? You made that food, Sed?
No, I have two very, very, very experienced Guyanese cooks at my house.
All right.
I don't have to cook anymore.
Well, please send them my apologies.
I need to come visit. I need to come visit
I'm man
Peoria.
enough to apologize. Okay, we just leave it
I
at that.
don't-
Ira. Let's
I
talk
don't
about
know.
Michael. Let's talk about the Redneck Money Coach.
Hey, how far is Peoria from Chicago?
3
Far
hours.
enough right now.
3 hours.
Okay, are you guys ready?
I get there in an
Let's
hour
see.
and 45.
How
Hour
do you
50.
turn the camera around?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
there a
the
way to
little- I don't
turn
know.
this around?
Okay.
You might not
You
be able
can't-
to.
I'm looking for it, but I don't see it.
You might not
Okay.
be able to once you're on
You
here.
can't StreamYard.
Yeah.
You can't.
Okay. See,
Yeah.
tell me if you can see it.
Yeah, we can. I see
Yeah,
shrimp.
Oh man, no offense, Cedric. But come on, man. Like if I had to pick which way I'm going, there's no choice.
And then my
Oh,
my
I
my
know
boys
which
killed the
one you're gonna pick
meatloafs,
too.
but I
You-
did the meatloafs.
Cedric,
I
pick me
love
up on the
meat.
way,
But my
man.
boys
Peoria.
killed that.
Pick me up on the way, bro. I need a ride, man. I don't want to
You need a ride?
40, save me the 40
Does
bucks.
anyone know
Pick
what
my
that
broke
is?
ass up on the way.
Kale.
Kale.
I will come
Kale.
get you, bro. I will come. As a matter of fact, let me call my
We're coming
brother-in-law.
over. Don't worry, I'll bring the party favors.
Seasoned potatoes.
Let me
Oh, I
see
got
if he's left Chicago yet.
Man.
I got this all day.
I'll
I
go
got
to the
you.
north side
I
for
do every
food,
single one
man.
of those. I'll
It's
eat
not a
them all.
problem. Figure this out.
Oh, and there's only one piece of bread left.
Dude,
Yeah,
we're doing the next
That's the
networking
Hardstone
event from her
seasoned
house.
bread.
I'm telling you this right now. We're
You
gonna be
serving a salad?
But yeah,
I'll buy the cheese. I'll buy the noodles. You know what I mean? I'll buy the ingredients. You know, but we're doing the next speed networking from her.
This is turning into a train wreck quick. Y'all are making me starving. Like,
we told you it was.
Anyway, you're on a diet. Remember?
Should we let the redneck money coach talk even, or should we just call it a night?
Who's the redneck money coach?
My wife
is that?
is actually my wife figured out a way to air fry chicken tonight, so we're having lemon chicken for dinner. And
I make lemon chicken.
So she does really good lemon chicken all the time, but I can't have the regular flour and the butter and all that stuff. So she's using coconut oil, and she's using the air fryer.
I love the air fryer, man.
I have my air fryer.
Did I tell you guys the air fryer? I bought her an air fryer for Christmas. That was her Christmas present. Well, I bought her a couple things, but that was the main thing.
I was very sad. I hope that's not the only gift you gave her, man.
No, I gave her a few things. So, but anyways, I bought her 6 one because I didn't know what size to get. I got the largest one on the shelf at Walmart. Walmart. So, anyways, she goes, Ira, that's a great present, but it's way too small. That's good for like 2 people. And I said, well, I don't know. I didn't see a bigger one. So she bought, instead of a 6-quart one, she bought a 31-quart one. This thing looks like an oven.
Ira, how's your daughter?
How big is that? I mean, you could literally feed all 8 kids.
You know what? It looks like, Mike, if you could just imagine like a decent sized microwave, that's what size it looks like. But you know, remember those toaster ovens that you pull the thing down? It's not like But yeah, it looks like that, but it's the size of a microwave.
But can you feed all 8 kids with one go, or do you gotta like cook like 3 trays?
So I think she's doing multiples still, but it's a lot less than the 6-quart one.
Yeah,
that is my favorite air fryer there, Ira. I cook just about everything in that thing.
Yeah, she's because, like if you've ever gone to like fast food and got French fries and you're like, okay, I didn't eat them all, and put some in the fridge and then you microwave them, they're soggy and gross. No one wants to reheat French fries in a microwave. Yeah. But I'll tell you, in the air fryer, if you haven't tried it yet,
you're not gonna make that work. No, man.
Oh, it does. Bro.
I have an air fryer.
Try it, Mike.
It really works, bro.
Try it.
I'm not even gonna admit to eating fries.
All the things that in a microwave are soggy or like flimsy, you put them in an air fryer.
Too chewy. My steaks. I do not put steaks in the microwave.
Nobody's learned anything on the show
like
today, except for the fact that we don't want to watch Sed or Ira do any cooking. We're all gonna go with Dr. Yvonne's place.
Nobody wants me to cook, bro. You know how I cook?
I can already tell, man. You're talking about warming up French fries, dude.
I could. Well, first of all, I'm gonna disagree with you. You find somebody who's got an air fryer and have them reheat my French fries.
I got an air fryer, bro. I'll figure it out. You know.
All right, but also I cook by buying the meal. Like we go out to eat, and so then I also clean up.
Oh.
People love it when I cook.
She left us. She's gonna go eat some shrimp.
No, I'm not. I'm just going into my office.
I'm still trying to get it right. I think
I'm going into my office.
Ash Renner. I got it.
So we ever let the redneck guy talk?
Yeah, I'm gonna set him up. This is from Bill Murray, right? The setup right here.
That's the setup.
The Caddyshack.
Yeah, isn't it?
That's called the bathroom, man. No.
So man, that's just an outhouse, bro. This is just what we call Kentucky.
It's actually his backyard.
Look, here's the deal. This is Mike O'Connor's fault. So if you hate this, it's fine. But I'm not doing the Larry Cable guy. Here's what happened. After trying to be polished and squeaky clean, come to find out my crusty redneck self actually does better with people in business. So finally, everybody's like, why don't you just drop all that, using soap and suits and just do you? I'm like, no, because that won't work. And then finally, I was like, I'm tired of being someone I'm not. And so the hat came out, we put it up there, and I'm like, dude, I've been the Redneck's money coach for years. Just never embraced it. So
you thought everybody was lying about being your authentic self thing on social media.
And there was
a lot of people, because you tell people they're lying. That's the thing I love about social media, right? You'll get those coaches, they'll go out and they're like, be your authentic self, right? And then when you buy their course, they're like, don't be authentic. No. Tell people what they want to hear.
Look,
Yeah,
man,
I don't like
do
that.
well with those people.
I don't like that.
That's
I
why
don't
you get
like
along
that.
with me. That's why you put up with all my other crap, right?
Yeah. Well, I love your stuff.
Seriously, I don't like phony. I don't think any of us like phony.
I
Really.
I don't. I can't deal with it.
No,
So
no.
I don't deal with anyone.
I don't drive a Mercedes, guys. I don't drive a BMW. I drive a Kia. And you want to know what? It's 11.
Okay, so I've earned my BMW.
I
Like
want to drive in them, but
I've earned it.
I don't think there's anything wrong with people who
There's
drive
nothing wrong with
Mercedes.
that.
I
started with
hold
a
on,
Ford.
hold on a second. I don't mean to put you on the spot, doctor, right? But I gotta see those nails. Yeah, somebody puts
whenever he says
that kind of work in the nails. You can't just
when
flash.
he says that, what he means is I'm going to put you on the spot.
Yeah, no, that the Jamaican flag right there on the that's pretty good.
That's not the only place it is.
How did you?
You're gonna make me ask?
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. She's saving her.
Wait.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Wait,
Okay.
hold on.
She's trying.
See it?
Yep.
Yeah.
We did.
Okay. There's a saying in Jamaica.
I can't see it.
The doctor there.
No.
That almost got us- that almost
There.
got us-
So in Jamaica, right? There's a saying that says "no worries," right? How do you say that?
That's not really
What's the
saying.
meaning?
That's like one of those propaganda crap shit things that
See, I'm
people
glad I
say.
asked.
And
it's a good time to ask. We're talking
but
about
like they
things.
say, like, oh, no problem, man, no problem. Well, that's a lie, because if you know a Jamaican person and you do something that they don't like, run.
I went there for my honeymoon, and yeah, we did a lot of things they didn't like. So
Yeah. See, you were visiting.
Yeah.
See, doctor. See how I'm over here being quiet, because the only exposure I had was the movie Cool Running. So unlike Mike O'Connor, I know not to be saying stuff I heard on a movie, because I probably gonna get in trouble, right?
Ooh.
I just love that voice. You know, for a long time,
I saw his
anytime
profile.
I heard that southern twang, I was just like, oh God, no, oh God.
Well, the first time
And
you started talking,
now
right?
I have clients. I have a lot of clients in the South, and I actually like it. I'm really surprised.
So your voice doesn't bother her as much as it used to, Mike. That's
right.
It's just your hat.
The hat's cool.
It's not
The
my
hat's
voice,
cool.
just my face, and I get that a lot.
I never said that. Never said anything
You were
about
thinking
your
it.
face. I was not.
She is too nice, Mike. She wouldn't say that even if she thought it.
Yeah,
All right.
she will.
Mike, tell us what you're doing. Redneck Money Coach. What do you actually do?
Dude, you know how wealthy people have paid people to help them out and do them right and help them become free? Well, I do that for the rest of us. And I've done that for years. And it's just about helping and coaching folks. And that's how I met Mike. I just wanted to help more people.
Explain to the folks that just went, they're like, what
Okay.
does that mean? Because I'm not rich and I never hired anybody to help me. So what does that mean?
Perfect question. So let's take, for example, everybody's probably got a mortgage.
Yep.
Probably had a savings account, a 401k.
Come on.
Ask yourself a question. All the people that called and sold you stuff all these years, which one of them said, hey, Ira, before you go and sign this mortgage, let me ask you a question. What are your goals and dreams financially? What's important about money to you? Who asked you that before you did all those financial things and bought all those products?
Not too many people ask me that. Yeah.
See,
Nobody's ever asked me that when I was doing mortgages or real estate. I'll tell you that.
Well, here's why do you think that is, Mike? Why don't they ask that?
Because they don't care.
It
Their
doesn't
job
help.
is to get you to sign that contract.
Bingo. So what I do is from A to Z, just like a GPS. Look, where are you? Just like a doctor. Let's diagnose it. Where are you? Where do you want to go? What's your end game? What's your middle game? What are your goals? How am I going to prescribe something? I don't know. I don't know you. So, but everybody's selling things. Listen, let's do a checkup. Let's do a physical. Find out where you're at. Plot A, plot point B, and then
financial physical.
That's it.
So everything from like investing to insurance, that kind of stuff.
Everything, but you might not need everything. See, that's the whole thing. Some folks on here might not need insurance. So why would we talk? But you need to know what you need. And that's what the game plan is for. So I sit down, educate people, put together game plans, because think about this.
So you help them with like their budget. You see how much cash flow they got coming in, how much that kind of stuff.
Now we have a doctor. We have a doctorate on stage, but I'm thinking this could be like, instead of Redneck Money Coach, Redneck money checkup doctor something.
Dr. Redneck. Oh man, we're so done on this
Well,
show.
you know what? Well, guess what? I guess in my
I'm sorry,
country,
Lincoln.
I might be considered a redneck because I'm from the hills. Okay.
Well,
I'm
you know
from
what's
the
funny? I
country.
was in Jamaica and somebody said that I'm the Jamaican redneck. So
Yes,
I guess it's a popular line.
we're in the hills. I was born in the hills on my grandmother's bed on our farm.
How awesome is that?
That is awesome.
Where
So-
in Jamaica? I'm
St.
kind of
Mary is Linton St. Mary. We are the Ellis Walkers from St. Mary, and we are the Hernandez Smith from Cuba because my father is Cuban Panamanian.
Well, that
and
sounds like a story in itself. A
It's a
Panamanian
lot.
made his way to Jamaica.
What happens when a Cuban marries a Jamaican?
People
Dr.
better
Yukon.
run.
People better run.
I was gonna
Take
say,
the horse's mouth.
she becomes a doctor in Chicago.
Ira's not going to stop until they just.
The punchline is she becomes a doctor in Chicago. There you go.
You know
So guess what?
what?
Redneck Money Man. I don't know if that's right.
It sounds better than coach. Nobody wants to be a coach now.
Ashley
Everybody.
Branner.
So you do exactly what I do, but for businesses. And I concentrate on women. Right now, I'm doing a project for the Ugandan women, the refugees there. So I don't work with anyone who doesn't give back to their community. And I don't care what community you want to give back to, but you got to give something back, right? There's got to be gratitude that, you know, you're able to live like you are. Because like for 6 years, I couldn't walk. And then for another 3 years, I had to go through recuperation and all that. And then I finally.
What happened? How'd that happen?
Oh God, that's in a story within itself.
Okay. We got
but
time.
when it happened
We got time
to me,
We're not going nowhere.
you guys really.
There's not going to be a second show, so you got to get it out now.
He was trying to go to bed. Now you got her awake, man. So yeah.
Hey, we came here to learn about people, right? I mean, I ask you guys what you do because I know that's why people come on the show. But honestly, the people want to know about the people.
I want to hear the story. You know, I mean,
Right,
you can't be like, oh, I was almost paralyzed for 3
Yeah,
years.
we're almost perfect. We don't make mistake and all that thing. You know, that's a big one over there.
Right. Our goal on social media.
Now you got her awake, man. So
hey.
Somebody's got to turn it off.
Who's going to Ocho?
Bingo.
Well, it happened when my kids were. My oldest was 11, and then 9, and then 4. And I had a full-fledged run-on business, and I also owned 2 Ayurvedic health spas because I do my own essential herbs, and I do baths and all that stuff. Yeah, I do all that stuff. So I diversify. I believe in 7 streams of income. I believe that 3 of them should be passive. Although when you do something that's passive, you have to do the hard work, probably 3 months when you first start. And then after that, hopefully you would have set yourself up for residual income that can then get passed on to your children. So I believe in at least 3 streams of that. Then I believe in like a couple of streams of what you would call, light dusting, as far as investments, portfolios, stocks, things of that nature. And then I believe in whatever it is that your heart desires to do. So my heart.
I bet you don't have any lazy kids, do you?
I'm sorry?
I bet you don't have any lazy kids, do you? I mean,
my daughter
I'm kind of curious to see what they're doing now in life. I bet you they're just 3 rock stars, aren't they?
Okay, so nobody's a rock star, and I have hell to pay with the girl. I don't know why, but she's actually starting medical school. She graduated with a double degree biology and chemistry, and then an
Whoa.
associate's in
She
microbiology.
got
And
2
then,
degrees and all that
yeah,
stuff, right? And she was
yeah,
a pain in the ass.
yeah.
What
Oh
point did
God.
she just turn it around?
I don't even know. Like when she went out to California, and I think she just kind of picked the wrong people, because Jamaican people are very strict. So
Yeah.
I tried not to be as strict,
Such
but
a-
respect for me is a big deal. And you can't do what these American kids are doing, because guess what? You're not American.
yeah,
I
I
don't
know
care
about
if you
that.
were born here. I don't care. So if you think you're going to talk to me like you're crazy, you have a problem, right?
Well,
The Cuban side's
I
gonna come out, right?
I
Right,
100%
you have a
agree with you,
problem.
that
You
doctor.
have a definite problem, because
Yeah.
no. And then I have a
Take it to the
son.
woodshed.
Then I have a
I had to
son.
ask.
He's 21, and he's graduating in May. He has already applied to law school. He's graduating summa cum laude, and he is also what is he? All academics and
You
all
saw that guy short.
sports. Right. And then I have a 16-year-old, and he is, beginning to come out of his shell.
Well, he's out of his shell. He's too busy buried underneath that shadow of success.
They got
Oh
bigger
God,
resumes than me.
no.
Very
God,
big.
no.
That's
You
a
should
very
see how
big
these
shoes
guys
to
are
fill.
with their brother. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, the amount of love these kids have for each other.
I can already
I'm
tell.
so
That's why I
happy.
had to
I'm
ask.
so happy, because I almost wasn't here.
Yeah.
So
I bet you think about that every day, don't you? How many times a day do you think about that?
I used to live in that. And that's how the
Gotcha.
coaching thing came to be,
It's
because
amazing what you can do when you pull yourself out of that muck, right?
yeah, I mean, I couldn't even get up to go to a bathroom, and the bathroom's attached to my room. I mean, I couldn't do anything.
That's a fun
And
thing.
yeah, but so God is so good, right? Because I think that God had to sit me down, because even when I was younger, I graduated at 17. I went straight to college, worked 3 jobs, graduated on time from that. I danced professionally, and no pole crap. I'm talking
I
about
wasn't
like
even gonna
real
ask.
dance,
You've been connected
modern
with me
and
since
jazz.
2017. I knew not to ask
Yeah,
that, but I
yeah,
wasn't gonna
none
go
of
there.
that.
Redneck might have been thinking it,
No,
but I wasn't.
no, none of that stuff.
That has got to be the best quip.
What's that?
That's the best quip that we've ever had on our show, Mike. I danced
Oh,
professionally.
dude, the doctor
No
did not
pole
let us
involved.
No,
did not let us down.
And no one said boo.
What
That's
do
a great
people
thing.
think of me?
I was not going to touch that with a 25-foot pole.
And no one booed it.
No.
Y'all growing up.
That wee guy who probably disconnected from me before, he thought we were bad then. Doctor, you are welcome on this show whenever we get allowed to have a second one.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys. And Mike, thanks for inviting me up. I wasn't going to do it because
I'm so
trust
glad
me, my
you
hair
did.
was just in braids. My hair was just in braids.
No offense to
You're
these
more
guys.
interesting
You're way more interesting.
than Mike, though.
I'm sorry?
What's that?
You're more interesting than Mike. That's okay. That's good.
Why did I unmute you?
Sia is in the comments, and she said, "Just drop it back."
Doctor, you're welcome back. Ronald, I don't know.
Well, thank you
Ronald helps
guys.
balance us out.
And
No doubt.
thanks for inviting
Congratulations
me.
on your 3 kids. I mean, that is fantastic.
Well, pray for me and my daughter, please.
I'm praying for the young one, man. You pray for my daughter who's got all these degrees. Come on.
I asked Ira how his daughter was doing, but he didn't hear me.
That's
So
Ira.
she's still. It's going to be a long recovery, right? She's not in the danger zone anymore, which is cool. We actually we believe she's going to a whole doctor, organic doctor, if you will, and he believes she has a parasite that actually has not been confirmed by a test.
So then
You know
he's
what's
going to
crazy?
probably
One of my
use
cousins a
he's
long
probably
time
going to
ago.
use that other stuff. Then he's going to probably use peroxide, the peroxide with the food that is food, not peroxide, You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, my wife just told me what it was called. I was thinking it was a probiotic, but it's not. It's something else.
Do you want me to show it to you?
Sure.
The probiotic my daughter used that didn't work that much.
Yeah, she's
well,
on
you have to know exactly
what the hell
how
are you
much.
people eating?
You know, you have to know. You have to know
me and
how
Ira
much to put
have
in your water.
both of us have me and my daughter too, and Ira's daughter have all the same
The same
you know,
thing. I'm sorry to
undiagnosed
hear
one.
that.
Wow.
So
Yeah, so my daughter's getting better, which is cool. But this is
how's your daughter doing?
Yeah, that might be it. I'm not sure. My
Wait,
wife is
so Oxy-Tech, and what it is a it is hydrogen peroxide, but it's the food. It's consumable. But if you're going to use that,
that's
you have
kind
to
of crazy.
be
So
very
it's toxic
careful.
enough to kill the parasite or to make it want
Right.
to get out of your body.
Right.
You know, the Russians just use vodka. I'm serious.
Well, the Jamaicans just use white rum.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm serious. One of my Russian buddies,
I'm serious
when I used to do
too.
carpet cleaning, he got
You guys-
diagnosed with
you
having.
guys don't know my family is actually from Russia. My dad lives in the Ukraine, so yeah, I know a little bit
Four
about
of these
it.
dudes, they got worms from eating some tacos or something, right? And the three Russians, there was a Spanish dude and three Russians. They all got the worms because somebody brought the tacos before work one day, and they all got sick. You know, a whole bunch of us. Right? All the three Russians were fine by Tuesday, right? Everyone's like, everyone else is still in the hospital. The Russians like, I go home, drink a gallon of vodka, it's fine. You know, I poop them out. I'm like, are you kidding me? You know, I'm old, so this is 20 years ago. You know what I mean? But this is before cell phones. But yeah, you see the worms floating in the toilet. It's all good. The vodka. So, you know,
well,
that was a visual. That was a visual I could have lived without, bro.
You know what? I had to go there.
I have to eat.
Visual, right? Yeah.
We're gonna have to wrap this
Well,
show.
guys,
On that note, bye, doctor.
I gotta go. But
Yeah,
thank you for the invite.
That's
Mike,
the end of the show, everybody.
Yeah, let's wrap this thing because I gotta go eat. Seriously.
Yeah, well, that makes you want to go eat, really.
No, but I can smell the lemon chicken. It's out there, bro. It is out there. So I gotta.
all right, man.
I hope you all have yourselves a good night. We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up.
Hey, Mike, I wanna do something. We didn't talk about this, but on serviceprofessionalsnetwork.com, the site speed is blazing fast.
I can't believe we talk about this. You know, it's good. You had a good time.
Much better. I'm so happy. I have not lost one single thing. I have not had to reload. I have not had to exit and Thank you.
It's amazing. So I want to give this tip though, and I made this as a post yesterday. I'm serious to everybody. I want you to remember social media. When you post, you get more out of it when you engage with other people's content. So my suggestion is this: for every post you make, go make 5 comments on somebody else's stuff, and that's going to help all your content that you create. If we can get people doing the engagement on Service Professionals Network, it's going to promote the way the site is built. Every comment creates a new post, right, Mike?
Yep. Every comment, every post, all kinds of things.
So if you want your content to be bigger, just do this pay it forward method.
That's my question over there, Ira. Do I need to cut and paste whatever I already put in the LinkedIn, or the LinkedIn link I gonna put in?
Yeah,
in
so
the
don't
website?
just share it. Don't just share a link. What you want to do, and I'm glad you asked that, Ronald, because this is what I was going to say next. When you're making a post, make sure that you're describing what the link is. So, like, you want to share your Instagram, like I do. So what I do, actually, here's what I do. It's kind of funny. I take the Instagram link and I share it, and then I take the picture from Instagram and I share that all as one post. And then I'm going to put a little description what it is, and don't forget the hashtags. And what Mike said, I think it was last week, maybe 2 weeks ago, which is really smart. Just like on LinkedIn, just like on Facebook, just like anywhere else, tag. So use that @ symbol and start calling out people, right? So tag me in your posts.
Another thing too is like every comment makes a new page, right? So like if you want to get really slick about it, and there's different ways to do this. I know it sounds self-serving because it's my site, right? But like say you make a post on LinkedIn, right? You copy and paste all that same content, like the same image, the same video, the same written words. you make your post on SPN, so it's the same post, right?
Yeah.
But then in a comment, you say, hey, I also shared this post on LinkedIn. We should connect there. Please engage with me there.
Well,
I'll engage back with you or something like that. So there's different ways you can go about it. You can put it all in a post or you can split it up.
The only difference is if you're going to do that, just make sure. So on SPN, you've got a limit. There's a limit because of spam. There's a limit of 5 hashtags.
Actually, I don't know if I think you might turn that off because some people are getting pretty hashtag crazy. Yeah.
I haven't tested that. So
no, because we got rid of the directory. A lot of people ask me why we got rid of the directory. It's because the page speed, and it's a temporary thing. We're going to get back up, but we wanted to make sure that the site was usable, user friendly for everybody, and fast, right?
Bro.
So we turned off.
Every page loads in less than a second. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's Jacob's doing a heck of a job. We're not supposed to ask about the streaming or the Zoom things that you may or may not have seen. So don't ask Jacob or me about the streaming that's going to be coming. Because
don't ask about galleries because galleries aren't working.
Don't ask about all the stuff that's not working. We know it's not working.
That was the trade-off. The site speed up, so it was worth it.
I was planning for the gallery tonight. I should just wait.
Well, you can
still post it as a picture. It eventually will be there as a gallery. It's just the galleries don't work right now.
So like if you post an image in the activity feed, it will eventually show up in your wall gallery. It's just right now he's doing something with the galleries, so they're not showing up right now. But the images are still there. So if you
like what Mike and I talked about, you could create your business as a profile. So if you're irritated that the business listings are gone, just create a new profile as your business.
Yeah, you can make a profile for yourself, like a personal profile. You make one for
tonight when the world's sleeping, I'm gonna make like 40 new profiles because one for all my clients.
Now, here's the thing, right? This is what a lot of things people don't think about when they're making profiles on my site or any other site that's like, got the room for it. Like on Ira's site, for example, you can do a lot of the same things on Ira's site, right? And I explain like taking naps, name, address, phone number everywhere. Anywhere you can put your name, address, phone number online, you really should, unless it's like a negative site.
Directory. It's a directory listing. You should do it.
Yeah. I mean, like you should Google yourself and everything that you find on Google, you should put in the profile. So like your Google Maps should go in your SPN profile. Your address should go in the SPN profile. If you have a bunch of reviews, do a link to your Google.
Not that page, Mike, the one that did it really good, the guy from New York.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah, pull it up because this is like a perfect example.
Hey, you know what my favorite thing to do, Ira, on the website?
Your favorite thing is to follow people.
No, it's to report Mike O'Connor for.
If you report Mike O'Connor, I don't care what you do on this site, really, as long as you're not a total
Mike
jerk.
O'Connor in jail in Service Professionals Network jail.
I can't wait, dude.
There's that thing like that, and so see, I'm nervous now.
If Jacob ever does that, that'll be hilarious.
So
sorry, Mike, you were in
there's
jail.
an SEO guy, right? That's in New York, and Ira and I were talking about. So all I'm going to do
in my spine. Search for spine.
All right. Yeah, I'll do that. New York spine, because these guys. It's funny is I just look for New York spine or something like that.
It was NY, just saying. But hey, this guy did good at SEO. It'd probably show up both ways.
Yeah, probably, dude. Watch. You guys see this guy's profile?
He's got everything in there. He's got his keywords, all of it.
He's got zip code, everything. Yes.
Wait a minute. I can't. Wait, I have to open LinkedIn.
Why did I show up for NY spine?
Who knows, man? Who knows?
Never mind.
It's because we're on video. It's because
we'll show us next time, Mike. It's okay. Anyways.
All right. Yeah, we'll show you. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good night. Appreciate you all coming.
Thank you for joining, said Ronald Ashburn. The Redneck Money Coach. I want to call you AKA the Money Doctor.
Wait a minute. How does he say that?
The Redneck Money Coach.
Asher Brainer.
Asher Brainer.
We did a whole show on that one.
Like the muffin brand muffin.
Why do you even say? I don't even say it. Why do you say it?
Asher Brainer. Because it's there. It's a gauntlet that you've thrown down, and my dyslexic tongue wants to nail it one time.
I ought to go to Judge Judy and get it changed to Key or Smith or something.
If I could ever get it right, I probably would never do it again. But
you did it right. I spelled it out last. I put hyphens on it. You did it perfect.
I know when you do that, it makes it so easy. Asher Brown.
Oh,
did I get it?
Right.
It sounds like you're saying hash browns there, Ira.
I'm saying Asher Browner.
Like hash browns. Yeah,
okay.
I like it.
You know, he didn't even jump on you when you start talking about those gluten rolls or whatever you got showing us there. The 1980s.
Oh, that is called saltfish and bake. That is saltfish, and like I don't even know how to describe it. It's the most delectable.
Sounds
like something I need to try. Said.
If you have
hungry.
I'll come into Illinois. I don't know when, but when I do, I will be seeing both of you, and I guarantee I'm gonna stop in and see the doctor because
that shrimp looked good, man. I'm already leaving.
Oh, her meatloaf looked good, and she had those potatoes. I don't know so much about the kale, but
no kale, no.
All right.
Yeah.
I got one last question, Ira, for Say It.
Hit it.
Can we trade hats? I know it's not a fair trade, but
all day. All day, bro.
Not you. I don't want your hat, Ira. I want his hat. It's cool.
Oh,
with that little bottle cap without a brim on.
All right, guys.
I was about to say my one,
That's expensive, man. Looks like expensive.
There's 20 more of them, different colors and all.
Sed is always rocking a fedora. I mean, always.
Oh,
Ira's got a bottle cap with a brim on.
I love it here somewhere. I gotta get my. I got a satchel too. Bye, guys. I appreciate it.
Oh, wait, one more thing.
Good night. Thank you, guys.
If you've watched this whole train wreck and you like this stuff and you want to sponsor our next show, we'll allow you to sponsor the show. We'll even say the thoughts and opinions expressed on the show are not necessarily those of the host. We'll do that for you.
We just want to be seen. We don't agree with these knuckleheads.
If you're interested in that, let me know and we'll talk about it.
Say none of these opinions are mine.
All right. Later, everybody.
Good.
Have a good night, guys.
Thanks, Ira.
Good night, man. Bye.